So Basanta's already in there. So going live in 3, 2, 1. All right, we are live. How's it going, Warlords? Looks like Basanta is right there in the stream. How's it going, Basanta? Looks like we've got some things going smoothly. All right, today we've got the normal gang. We've got Cool Kid, we've got Sagrain, and we've got Bullet for what has been a trending YouTube One Piece chapter. Trending, you know. Okay, I just got my alert. We are all set. It is absolutely amazing when I get my weekly text from Bullet. Hey, not only should you be afraid to go online, but this chapter is trending. It is absolutely insane. So,
yeah, as someone who's read the chapter, I can definitely tell you it's
Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the chapter. I look at the chapter, One Piece manga chapter 1041, Komurasaki. Okay, it's gonna get sexy today. To Basanta in the stream, how's it going, my dude? Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Wait, can I just stop you for 1 minute? I just want to say this at the beginning because I don't want to say this later. Oh my God, Pokemon Gen 9's got announced. Okay.
Yeah, I thank you for you posted the thing in the Discord. I didn't realize it was. I knew it was a direct. I didn't realize it was a Gen 9 release. So I got on YouTube and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Gen 9!" So I immediately threw my phone and went to go react to it. So a video's coming out today.
I'm being honest, I did not expect Gen 9 to be announced this soon.
Not with Legends of Arceus. Not with...
honestly, what I thought was going to happen was, towards the end of this year, they were going to announce Gen 9 for, next year, but I did not expect it's oh yeah, announcement for Gen 9, and you know what? This year, this November.
It's absolutely wild. So I'm excited, not gonna lie. Gen 9 is, I'm a Pokemon stan. I've put in 45 hours into Legends of Arceus and I haven't even gotten to the end. So this is where I'm at. Fire starters all going to be me, so definitely on that one.
Speaking of the starters, I do have to admit, this is the one starter out of any time I've seen them. I'm they're kind of...
The fire one, I'm interested in the fire one and the grass one. The water one, I'm not a water starter, so... But this is a One Piece stream. We'll circle back to those. Yeah, we'll circle back to those here in a moment. But this is going to be interesting because One Piece manga chapter 1041, Komurasaki, and we have Pudding punching Niji in the face. So, Germo 66 an emotionless excursion, Volume 5. This is what you get for bullying Dear Sanji. Pudding punch, and it shows her just socking him right in the face. It looks like she's being flown by and punches in mid-flight on the carpet. What's up?
Is this the return of beige covers? Look at the little dude down there.
Oh my God.
That's not beige. What are you talking about?
The little it's part of his crew.
No, that's that slime guy has always been there for her.
Okay.
He's the one who was restraining Reiju. Believe me, when slime is covering Reiju, I'm paying attention. And this guy is the one who was restraining her when Pudding had her confined. So he's been around. It looks like she got both of them too. So she she did zoom past and just punched both of them mid just Falcon Punch. So she got both Yonji and Niji right in the face for bullying them. So let's see here. We got 17 pages. So Bullet, if you want to go from page 2 from 2 to 9, and I'll take over at page 10. Yes, you just saw a 34-year-old man count on his hands momentarily in his head to see how equal it was. just like, oh. So yeah, you go ahead and take from 2 to 9, and I'll take over at 10.
Starting off on page.
So Komurasaki. So I thought I had saw a photo of sexy Big Mom, but it might be Komurasaki. Who knows?
It might be. It might be not. Who knows?
Please
We
let there
got
be a
Momo here
title flashback.
in the first panel.
Ooh!
I
Ooh!
spoke with Zunisha once before.
Exposition.
But only for a moment. So that's talking about back on Zo, correct?
No, this is
Now.
this is here.
Has he, has he, okay. Well, it says once before, like as in before this. Alright, so I do not know the truth of the matter. And then, Momonosuke, I am awaiting your orders. I have come to join the fight at your side.
What is going?
Yo.
Keep going. Oh, it's nice that I can react while you're reading because this is nice. I could just like absorb it.
Yeah.
Thank you for just like giving me One Piece. Like just let me.
I'm awaiting your orders. That's really cool.
It is, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm
Just
what?
that he's here to fight, which also means that everyone on Zo is there to help too.
All the remaining minks. So we're gonna get to see
Yeah.
like baby minks go hard.
Goes too long.
But hey, it looks like Yo Basanta, thanks for being here, Mucho. Thanks for dropping in. Looks like Basanta has not read yet. So thanks for live reacting with us, Basanta. That actually means a lot. So yeah, if you want, we'll pick up the pace just a bit, but we're still gonna be oohing and awing. This is a panel by panel breakdown.
Yeah, dude, you're going to be doing a lot of
Alright.
that throughout the chapter.
So we got Yamato down here. That's incredible, Momo. You can actually talk to the elephant. Hopefully he's not a elephant like Jack.
He's actually won a fight.
It's just as Odin anticipated. You are the one who will guide the world to the dawn.
Momo is?
That's
Or
what it says here.
so Odin said that Momo's gonna be his son is going.
Or she's talking about the elephant.
All right, let's get.
think
She's talking to Zo?
I think Odin is talking
no.
about the thing like
You can actually talk. Yeah, she's talking to Momo.
Yeah.
That's incredible,
Oh, she's
Momo. You
talking
can
about-
actually talk to the elephant. It's just as Odin anticipated. You are.
yeah,
she calling
Odin
him
is talking
Toy
about
Boy?
it abstractly. I think so. She thinks like it's him since he's talking about since he can talk to Zo, but she doesn't know that Luffy also has the same ability. So she thinks that maybe since Odin wouldn't specify whether he's just one person or there are more
So
than one person.
she's
that has the same
extrapolating that the person who can talk to Zo, is the one who Odin said that they were waiting for.
ability. Yes,
Not
yeah,
specifically
exactly.
Momo.
That's fair.
Okay.
Hey Basanta, let me know if I just updated everyone's volume. Hopefully that should help. Thank you for actually letting us know. In the meantime, that helps a lot actually. It's nice having actual people in the chat. Nice. Thank you. Continue, gentlemen. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's interesting handling all this like mid. I feel like a
That's a lot of
ninja or something.
information, yeah.
Right?
Alright, so moving on to page 3. And we got Momo pulling Onigashima through the sky still. Falling apart. After reading Father's journal, I learned why it is so important I must not die.
It is about him.
But for some reason, Father tore out the page with the most crucial part.
Did he tear it out or what? Not sure how I feel about this right now. Continue.
Are we talking about Kaido tearing it out?
Wait, I thought Kaido didn't get the journal.
No, I don't. If Kaido ever had his hands on that journal, it would be gone. Like, let's be completely honest about this. Like this.
Journal now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if Kaido ever had even the understanding of that thing, it would not be. He would have taken that thing a long time ago.
Okay.
Like that's. Let's be honest about this.
What did he and Roger's crew see on that final island that made them laugh?
Thank you.
Yo.
Thank you.
Left tail. Man.
I still laugh about that.
Father was not a prophet. If he were still alive now, would he really still say open Wano's borders?
Keep going.
I'm not smart enough to understand if it would mean exposing the people of Wano to danger. I do not wish to open the borders. Am I simply a coward, Yamato?
He is. Yes, he is.
But I mean, in all honesty, can you really blame him about opening the borders when they're keeping the world government at bay?
He doesn't know. Oh, Zunisha may have just told him the world government is out there, so that is fair.
Yeah. There's that.
Alright, and on to page 4. This is a lot of information to take in on page 3.
Yeah, like this is.
Yeah.
Just.
Continue, my dude.
Okay.
Oh yeah! The Battle of the Hokage! Oh yeah!
Okay, rise over.
Third floor. Battle of the Connecting Passage. Blah! Winner, Raizo. Ow, ouch. It's so not hot. It's not hot at all.
Finally over.
I love Raizo.
Honestly, like, do you? I feel like they have literally been standing there since since they came down from the roof. He's literally just been like this. Like, Raizo has had the most epic fights in this entire arc. He went from fighting Kaido and hitting him with the scroll reverse ninjutsu that shocked all of us, to now having the most epic standoff of all time. That was literally fire. See what I did there?
Very good take on that one. Alright.
So I feel like from what you guys read so far, Oden was almost creating. It does like he created a will. Like it sounds like a will, like a last will and testament kind of thing. Because like, if he's literally saying in this journal, and he's talking to Momo, it sounds like one of those adorable time capsules people do when their kids are born. Like, Oden was so meta, guys. Like, he was so... God, the Chad was so meta. Seriously, dude.
Alright, moving on down to the bottom of page 4 here. Wheeze. This is an age when even ninja should be free.
Jinbei is saving him, yes! Oh my goodness, yes! Oh, this makes me so happy. I love Jinbei so much.
You there, samurai. Why aren't you running? You're with Sir Luffy. Huff. Must hurry. How careless of me. The preparations were already complete.
Wait, what?
Preparation.
For? And this is okay. You can continue if you're ready, because I am.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what preparations we're talking about here.
Right? But I can't see your face, so I don't know when you're ready to go on. So.
All right, we're going to page 5.
All right.
Treasure repository.
Oh boy.
Second floor.
Oh boy, we're jumping around.
Yeah, we're jumping
Wait,
all over the
were
place.
we hearing?
We weren't hearing music, were we? In the last thing?
No, who are we hearing talk here?
Oh, this is Orochi.
In the last.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Orochi.
Yeah, but is that Orochi talking?
Yeah.
In the last panel?
In the last panel of... No, that's Raizo on the last panel of page 4.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the last panel. Okay. No, that was Rizzo.
Okay. Treasure of repository, second floor. Ah. Fukurokoji. Where is that garbage ninja? What in the world is he doing?
Looks like
Better not
Komurasaki's
run
out.
off to save his own skin.
Looks like Komurasaki's out in the background, too.
Is she?
Yeah, she's laying down in the back.
Well,
Next to-
yeah, but then the next
Oh,
panel
yep,
is-
she's back
Hold
up.
on,
She's back
hold
out.
on, I'm reading.
Okay.
Alright. What in the world is he doing? He'd better not have run off to save his own skin. Was that shaking Kanjuro's work? I can only hope this is the end of it. Hey, Komurasaki, why would you play at a time like this?
Ooh.
She's playing me.
She's the name of the chapter, so how about we take this person who's been introduced, literally done jack diddly this entire time, and do something with her. This is going to be interesting. Let's finish this panel, and then we'll get to the chats that Basanta just dropped, just in case.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Alright. Stop it. Put that instrument down. With your pretentious mask. You always wear that stupid mask when you play. This is a moment of life and death. Take it off already. Are you really Komurasaki? Or a ghost? You were supposed to be dead.
His horniness is like really his fear has superseded his horniness. Okay.
Huh? And he sees a hole opening up in the ceiling, it looks like.
Yeah, let me run through these real quick. Lately I'm not so sure about what Momo's future role is. Is he truly actually Joy Boy?
Definitely possible.
I kind of hope so, to be completely honest, because I don't really like the idea of Luffy being a child of promise. Like, as someone who is kind of over the protag who was overlooked but was so OP over all along, like, we don't need another child of promise. For him, being alive is an important role. There's this theory on ancient weapons that there is a controller and a weapon of destruction duo with all ancient weapons. Like Shirahoshi controller weapon. Okay. Sea Kings. Or Momo controller Zunisha weapon. Interesting. So it's a 2-part component. Dude, Raizo's battle was wrapped up officially after Big Mom's. Right? So that just goes to show you what the magnitude of importance in Wano was. Luffy liberating these people, and then Raizo proving who the best damn ninja was. Oh. And honestly, this is going to be funny, a little bit of a meta aspect. I'll go ahead and show that. A little bit of a meta aspect. Raizo is more based off of Naruto, where Fukurokuju and the Obi-Wanshu group are based off of a Rurouni Kenshin team up. So, in this, Naruto beat Rurouni Kenshin. Boom. A little bit of a meta understanding for Oda and who he's worked for, because he mentored under Rurouni Kenshin. We don't say the name of the mangaka anymore. Just saying. and then he was basically rivals with the mangaka for Naruto. So it was a really nice little nod that he had between Raizo and Fukurokuju, the Obi-Wan Chu. So that was really, really cool. Really, really meta. Okay. Oh, there's some more chats, but we'll hold those off until after we get another panel by panel breakdown. Bullet, if you will say.
Alright. Moving on to page 6 now, with Orochi looking up at the ceiling that's seemingly broken open, or there's just noise coming from above now.
Oh my goodness, we get JoJo menacing vibes. JoJo menacing vibes. Menace.
Orochi, just with a shocked face. Yeah. And it looks like the rocks from the ceiling above has fallen on Orochi. It looks like he's laying on the floor here, bleeding on the ground.
Wait, whoa. Keep going. Sorry, I read a little bit more. Sorry, keep going. I read ahead of you.
Start reading, man. Start reading.
What is this? Blast it, I cannot transform. I cannot get free. You were so stunned. You never even noticed, did you? What are you paying attention? Komurasaki, get this rubble off of me. I used nails of sea prism stone to ensure that you could not turn into that monster. What? What are you talking about? Why? I thought you loved me. Love you? You jest, sire. I have not the tiniest affection for you.
Okay, it's about to get wild. Here we go.
Yeah, let's get on the next page.
We're only a few pages into the chapter.
We are only a few pages in. This is gonna be fun. So, we got some exclamation point nanis. Let's see here. Dude, Raizo's battle is wrapped up officially. How fucking OP is the paralysis jutsu? Because their entire fight was paralysis jutsu. Sounds broken, but in mid-low tier, this one was actually broken. Yeah, preparation. So all of this is interesting. It might be. I'm not really sure what his preparation was for. It could have been a trap for Orochi. He was just trying to buy time for Komurasaki. There's a lot of time where they could have gotten word from her or someone like her that they were trying to take out Orochi. This is completely possible. Lots of skipping around. There were a lot of things going on. Oda's doing I'm not going to say it. I almost said it. Flashbacks all over the place. So it's interesting where things have been played at so far. Thank you for saying that correctly.
You think those preparations have to do with Komurasaki and everything?
I don't know. It could be potentially something where they're both in the aspects of, alright, awesome, let's check this out and see what's going on, kind of thing.
I think so, because you know, as we've all been talking about lately, we've not seen Dendro in a while. So what if the preparation is something related to both of them, Komurasaki and Dendro?
Potentially.
Maybe.
Alright. I'm gonna move on to page 7.
Go ahead, my dude.
Strangely enough, that song you love, Moon Princess. And then we get a flashback to Odin when she was a child. I like that song you play, Yuri. Really? It's called Moon Princess. I'm going to learn to play even better. Was also the favorite of my father, Kazuki Odin.
So she says it. Okay.
Oh man. Just look at his face. Nani? Father? How could it possibly put a smile on my face?
Yo.
So, man, oh my goodness. Let's start with this breakdown, gentlemen. because this is an epic reveal. Like, again, we've known this, right?
Yeah.
But for like, he is literally scared shitless. Like, this is outstanding reveal.
Yeah, that face.
Yeah.
He looks absolutely terrified.
Honestly, when I first read the chapter, this satisfied me the most. Just seeing Orochi finally getting his comeuppance.
Finally, well, again, we're not at the final part yet, but this is the person that he's been pining for this entire time. Because remember, he's been wanting to desolate Wano this entire time. He's had concubines, he's had women, he's had the women, and all of that. But the big thing is he never committed that monster. So now he's having to really truly come to grips with the one person in all of Wano, outside of his family, parents, and all that he may have truly cared about, literally being the child of his offspring, child of the offspring that of the person he murdered and thought he had completely destroyed.
Not only that, I think if she's the one that's gonna finish him off, it's quite poetic that he was taken out in an underhanded way.
Oh,
by someone
yeah.
who infiltrated and did what he did to Odin.
Truly.
Shit.
I love that irony.
I never thought about it that way, but yeah, it would be very underhand, kind of like
because Odin trusted Orochi and Orochi trusted Odin's daughter.
And the fact that it's even
that.
and the fact that she was taking money from all of those dudes, similar to how Orochi was taking money from Odin.
Yeah.
God damn,
She took a page out of Orochi's book and turned it around on him.
See, this is why you have boomers part of your conversation.
Odin is a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Here, look at Bullet coming over here with that little tidbit. I don't have some tea after that one. That's some clash right there. Look at that.
Absolutely fantastic way.
See, this is why One Piece is just like that aspect of culture, gentlemen, right here. So, within the realm, are we ready to...
In the next chapter, I predict we will be boiling Orochi.
That would be interesting. Hopefully no one eats that. Well, his powers aren't working anymore. So, but you have 2 more pages left. So let's actually go ahead and let's do your last 2 pages. We'll do breakdowns for those 2, and then we'll do chats. Okay? Just because I feel like these next 2 pages are going to be pretty hype. We're only on page 7.
Oh yeah, that.
There's a lot of. This is probably.
Oh! Already turned. Go. Already turned.
Just do it.
Alright. Castle basement. Ooh, it's Izo.
Right?
Just survived Kiku. And he's clashing with CP0 here, and it looks like he just got finger bulleted, but he shot him through the chest.
He got finger bulleted.
Oh my god. Yeah, Izo and what the?
I'm not gonna get used to that. Finger bulleted.
Well, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like.
Well, I just think about, remember the old South Park episode where they became a boy band?
I've not watched South Park in years.
Dude, this is from I'm talking about from the 90s when they're like, I'm gonna finger bang you. That's immediately what comes to my head. This entire scene. This is, right. but he's holding his own against A1 CP9.
There's 3 of them there, so.
Why are there like no names? Why can't?
Because it looks like on the bottom panel, one of the members isn't just sitting on the ground. It looks like he was. Is he just sitting and watching there in the bottom panel?
Potentially.
Yeah, I think so.
This that is such a cool panel though. Izo just like shooting, pow, and then getting shot through. So we don't see Izo's face. So this might be it again, but it's Oda, so probably not.
Right.
Of course.
We're gonna move on to page 9.
Sounds good.
No, damn you, Izo. You were determined to take us down with you then. Damn it, why is a leftover from Whitebeard's pirate crew helping these kids out?
So Izo actually planted him. Why can't what?
I think they both took each other out.
Yeah, they both died.
They are both dead.
The fire is covering Izo right now.
I don't think
Izo's laying on the floor bleeding.
That's pretty tragic. Okay, Okiku's definitely gonna survive, but this is actually pretty tragic. Because if he's getting covered in fire right now, like, see you, bud. Let's finish it off. What the?
On the bottom.
I'm still reading. You were determined to take us down with you then. Damn it, why is a leftover from the Whitebeard's crew helping these kids out? I need to hurry and get Nico Robin. Brr. Huff, huff. What is it? Oh, is that the ringing?
Yes, please continue. Oh my
Okay.
god.
What is it? It's just one thing after another here. Listen closely. The 5 elders have issued an edict. The 5 elders? Alright, Wayne.
Okay, so this is an interesting panel by
No
panel.
spoilers, people who have read it.
Wait, you guys.
Your face.
One second. Cool kid, if you can check the chats real quick just to make sure there are no spoilers.
Okay, you want me to go through the chat?
Just scan through it real quick and let me know while we just jump into this panel by panel.
It doesn't look like anything's particularly spoiling for anything later in the chapter.
Okay, so let's break this down because I mean we're halfway through the chapter, we're 30 minutes in, we may as well just take our time with this. This is interesting because I do think that Izo's dead. This is very interesting in the fact that we didn't see his face during that final shot, and now that the fire is actually covering Izo, unless Marco is literally like right off to the side, I don't know about Izo coming out of this. Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah, maybe not.
And especially at the fact of them saying, the last of Whitebeard's crew, like it's leftovers. Like it just really has this sense of finality to Izo, especially with the fire burning all around them and covering Izo. Izo's now on fire with a bullet hole wound. Like, I don't know. Also, do we see the face? Do we see the face of this? Are we seeing the face of the CP agent?
All I'm saying is
no.
Oh, I love how the scanners are both just like, no, we've already checked. No, believe me, the internet's just been like, can we see his face? Please tell me, has the internet been freaking out about the face and trying to find it? Were people trying to figure out?
I'm pretty sure it's something towards the end of the chapter people are more freaking out about than just the face.
Okay. It's interesting in the like, if anything. Okay. But any panel by panel thoughts, gentlemen, before we jump into the chat and we move on to the slatter half.
I mean, I just want to get a show of hands. Do you guys really think Oda is going to kill Izo?
In this scenario, yes.
I'm not. I already got one bet going on. I'm not making this.
I'm just going to say this. I think Izo should die, but I don't know if Oda.
Well, do you
will.
know, like, from future... Let's just finish the chapter before we talk about Izo dead or Izo not, because we don't know if he's alive in the next panel. So... I
Okay.
don't know. I don't want to know. Don't spoil. Let's leave the discussion till after the chapter shred.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's fair. I'm gonna jump into the chats and then we will go on to the latter half. This has been such a fun
learned a
and
lot,
quick
chat.
day. All right.
This is a
The
great
chat
chapter.
is ramping up.
We're
Yeah.
only half
So
over, too.
yeah. So for everyone in the chat, thank you so much. Feel free to drop your thoughts. We do our best to really get to everything. And it really, if you can, feel free to like the stream. It really does help us out with that whole algorithm. But I believe that Momo's Wano connection will be the key to the poneglyphs. And by the way, they understand the ancient weapons as a whole, so I could see the Joy Boy Momo theory. I hope so, just because I'm not necessarily a fan of Luffy being the boy that was promised. I just like Luffy just being himself. That really is just kind of the core of who he is. He parallels Roger and things like that, but like Luffy's his own beast, and I think that's really what we've grasped over this time. Thoughts, gentlemen, before I go on to the next?
I'll just say this real quickly about the whole thing with Joy Boy. I think a lot of people are thinking it's like oh yeah, Luffy or whoever was always destined to be Joy Boy. But for me, I think how like this Joy Boy thing works is it's like a will that passes on from one person to another, and it eventually finds the person to become Joy Boy. So it's not as simple as like let's say if it was Luffy, like oh yeah, Luffy was always meant to be Joy Boy. It's more about the passing of wills. That's how I kind of view it, or it'll be.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I also agree with Cookie partly because like it's not as much as like a prophecy or that he's destined to be someone great or someone broken, but more of a like a will and a personality.
Interesting. Here. It's funny how everyone knew she was Odin's daughter, but Orochi. Again, that really goes to show just how the community is. I do love the One Piece community just because we are so invested that every time something happens, like with Kid fighting, with Killer fighting Hawkins, and everyone's just like, oh, he's just gonna chop off his left arm. It's like those things that we pick and hit on just boom automatically. I truly do love. One of the reasons why I love being a part of this community.
But I didn't.
Go ahead.
I never thought of like it never came to my mind that Hawkins will chop off Killer will chop off Hawkins' left arm.
As soon as
it totally escaped my mind that
as soon as that happened, I immediately knew it was like, oh, Kid's arm. Kid has no left arm.
Yeah,
it was a total surprise for me.
Oh yeah, you just forgot that, Kid lost an arm. No big deal. Something you forget about.
Well, granted, Kid has been lacking for a lot of people, so I can understand them overseeing a lot of his things. I'm a Kid fan, and I said that. Okay, I'll admit it. I am at least independent enough to admit Kid has a lot of stuff to do. Hopefully, we get to see him later on.
Yeah, that's true to a certain extent.
Let's see here. To be honest, I'm still expecting some mind wrap with regards to Denjiro, and Komurasaki, because I believe she definitely learned some techniques. Yo, that makes so much sense that he gets offed in an underhanded manner. Pretty crazy. If Toki did die, do you guys believe that her fruit was passed on? Maybe. And that's why the fruits the government spoke of. Potentially. I just don't know how they would have found it on Wano unless someone found it and reported it. To my understanding, and this is how I've always seen it since, what is it, Smiley died, quote unquote, in Punk Hazard, is the fruit is reincarnated in a fruit of its similar nature that's closest to it. Wano was a very lush country. No, it wasn't. It was well, there was still a lot of fruit there. So I could imagine that the Toki Toki no Mi is somewhere still on Wano. Was it eaten by someone? Potentially. Just because in Wano they always treat it still as the they treat it as jutsus. So if someone were to eat it, it's not necessarily like devil fruit. What about you guys?
Well, we're still not sure like how is it if it reincarnates to like.
Let him finish, Bullet. Bullet, let him finish.
Okay, I was going to say we don't know if it like reincarnates to like, let's say if the devil fruit always reincarnates to the like an apple or something and it finds the closest apple, or if it's just any close fruit. So we don't know. I mean, it's
between that. Well, those are the two hypotheses that are standard. That's fair. That's very, very fair.
Yeah.
But
and if it's the, I mean, I don't know if it's still in one, because if it has to be like a, I don't know, it has to be like a weird fruit, like a pineapple or something. Maybe it could be miles off away from Wano. We don't really know what happens to the fruit.
That's fair. But for instance, with what happened to the Mirror and how Dofi was able to get it, I can imagine that since there were no fruits apparently on Marineford, or a lack of fruits on Marineford, I would imagine that Wano would have a much more plentiful stash. So with it still happening in a framework to where he could get it from Marineford, it would have to be somewhere close. Sorry, but Bullet, go ahead, and then I'm gonna finish some more, and then we'll jump in to the other side of the last 8 pages, since we're 40, or we're gonna go for an hour and a half. We'll go for an hour and a half. Good stream. Good stream.
I'm just gonna say we have no idea how the fruits behave, and if they did behave in that manner, I think the world government would basically probably put a ban on making fruit or growing fruit on islands, and they'd keep the fruit all made in Marjois. But then they would have all the fruits. Saying if that's how it worked.
I guess so.
That's fair, especially when they're executing prisoners. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people. For instance, if Roger if Roger even had a fruit, I mean, that's probably why the government had the Gummo Gummo no Mi. We don't know, but God, if he had the Gummo Gummo no Mi. Anyway, let's see here. Also, the part where Orochi questions who she is under the mask, isn't that a little too on the nose? Should I still be hopeful that Toki being alive? From what the anime showed us, she bled out a lot, so I don't believe so. I feel it's pretty much certain that the fruit they're talking about is Luffy's devil fruit, in my opinion. Basanta, the only thing that would give credence to that is that the only reason Luffy is calling it the Gummo Gummo no Mi is because that's what Shanks told him it was called. They thought that's what it was, the Gummo Gummo no Mi, but no one had eaten it. Luffy ate it, but knowing Luffy, he would much rather call it the Gummo Gummo no Mi than its actual name. That's the only way I could see that theory actually working.
Maybe.
If that was the case. Let's see here. True, but it's the only known as devil fruit. At least, yep. I got Marco level respect for Izo now. Izo, I don't know about Marco level respect, but I got a lot of respect for Izo. Izo, well, let's remember, Izo's the one who tried keeping Odin, who knew Odin was going to sneak out and follow Whitebeard, and went with him. So of all the people who feel the most sorrowful for how Wano's turned out, it really is Izo. Let's be completely honest. Like, he was. I know that Marco and Whitebeard are like, oh, we really wanted to help out, but Izo's like, no, that's my home, and I still haven't. So I could see another reason I could see why Izo's dying, but I'm not putting money on it. Let those idiots deal with that. Let's see here. By the way, Izo taking one CP member down with him in a 1v2 fight while already injured. Wow, I was not expecting that. Again, I'm not really sure why the other guy just sat around and let it happen. Maybe Izo got some stunning effects in. Carrot and Denjiro are unaccounted for, so one of them could rescue Izo if possible. Carrot still unaccounted for. She was beaten up by Perospero, but not bad enough. She's still around. Also, we still have not seen Beppo Sulong. Just saying.
And you know who's still dead?
Just saying. And Asher is still dead.
Oh yeah, Asha Joji still dead, still be in my heart.
Do you think CP0 may be people previously introduced and was changed to agents? Honestly, I think that the theory of CP0 being the kids from Big Mom, from Mother Caramel, follows a lot easier and a lot more fluid. Because CP0 was first introduced in Dressrosa. These guys were.
Yeah.
So it would have to have been someone either pre-time skip or from like cool flashback. Speaking of flashback, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna start and we'll get some of these going as I can continue through. So Half is alive, and I think he's saving all the Scabbard deaths for an opportune moment, because remember the task assigned to them by Odin wasn't to beat Kaido, it was to open up Wano. So, who knows how opening up Wano will manage. However, that was a lovely little rant. I believe that now for Basanta especially, and anyone who's watching, reading along with us, thank you for coming along on this amazing ride, and let's go on to page 10. Eliminate Straw Hat Luffy at once.
Oh.
You just went out and said it real quick there.
Yeah. You just said it there. You could be a little subtle about it.
I'm sorry. This is a live reaction. Sorry that my response to reading words, they immediately went to Yonko aren't gonna win, let's take care of Robin, to oh my goodness, it really is Luffy's fruit. Wow. Sorry, I'm glad we have music, because that was an honest digestion moment, but I'm glad that awkward silence is still mitigated by music. So it really is. Okay. What do you mean Straw Hat is fighting Kaido right now? You want to interfere with Kaido's battle? That's impossible. They know full well it's impossible. Drake's back up. They know full well it's impossible. I knew. That's the thing. Whenever a fight's off screen, I almost feel like it's 100% certain that person is still going to do something later on. It just feels like this has been the running thing. Drake was off screen, he's back up, and both CP0 members are down. Or at least one of them are down. So
one of them are
equal
down.
fight.
The other one's injured.
It's a world-class battle, which is why it's so dangerous. Oh my
Dude,
God.
I just love that line. Just calling it world class.
It is just.
It's like just legitimizing Luffy.
I still remember when Luffy was fighting Dawn Krieg, and I felt like that was just like a world-class fight. And now I'm 17 years into this wonderful story, and it's just like, no.
And he's fighting the freaking strongest creature in the world.
No. To be completely honest, this fight with Kaido does remind me of the fight with Dawn Krieg, just because Dawn Krieg had so many different forms, and Luffy just kept coming back after it.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the fight between Kaido
paralleled
you of Don Krieg.
It's called Parallel and Nuance, kid. Welcome to the conversation.
You gotta remember how few animes were out when Wayne and I saw that fight.
Or at least in the U.S.
Well played. Well
You
played,
gotta
Koke.
remember, like, getting access to anime and manga was not the easiest thing to do back in 2004.
So it
You know?
really was.
2004.
This really was like
dial-up, you
these.
know?
Yeah. So these things were really, at that time, it really did seem like it from an anime viewer's perspective, and just watching Luffy grow within this, it's again, yeah, because I thought Don Krieg was invincible then. I did. I had no idea, and it's just a really cool parallel.
Yeah,
But-
and then, like, Arlong seemed like a big bad guy, too. You know? It's just like...
So, but
You know,
there, it's not. It's like let Segrain finish, and then technically my reminiscing is not the panel by panel breakdown. So, we'll let Segrain finish, and then I'm gonna finish off. Only page 10. Yeah, we. Oh man.
if you were watching at that time, if you are waiting for the episodes to come out like we're in now, after every episode, since you don't know how long the series is going to be, like we know now, it's going to feel like, okay, the moment this villain is gone, that's it, that's the end of the series.
Oh, it felt like that a long time back then. A lot, but
Yeah.
okay. Speaking of, it's a world-class fight. Huff, huff, huff. These orders are meant to prevent the worst-case scenario, you understand. I can't die with nothing to show for it. Yes, Drake.
Yeah,
You
Drake.
cannot. Though it's a scenario we only know through rumors and hearsay. What is it about that crew? Castle basement. Oh no, they're not gonna tell us. There is no escape. The castle is burning, and we have someone running. It looks like a giraffe, so it's probably Hamlet. Any thoughts on this panel by panel, gentlemen?
So,
Yeah,
CP0 afraid of
not
Luffy?
bad.
Segrain, say that one more time.
Is it that I think Izo's not dead yet, or is it someone else's thought?
No, that was.
I know.
What it's Izo. He's not dead yet, so that's on me. And then Bullet. What were you saying?
It seems like CP0 is afraid of Luffy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I'm gonna go on to page 11, and then I'm gonna do chats. So 3, 2,
Okay.
1. We're not gonna let you. Yep, we're not gonna let you all die. So stay strong. You got that. Usopp. Wait. Is Usopp running up? Who's Usopp running? Reconnection successful. OBS. Let's see here. OBS. There we go. Let's see here.
We're back.
Can someone get a quick check on the stream for me?
Let me just.
I think we're back.
I think we're back. Let me just reload this stream.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, it sounds like we're back.
All right. Yep. Sorry about that, guys. That is all on my end. That is very much my bad. Okay. So, all right, we are back. Thank you, Basanta. Awesome. Hey, and Bullet, thank you for dropping. It's like that's a team effort. What did you guys last hear from me? What was the last thing before I?
You were currently on We're Not Gonna Let You Die. Top of page 11.
Oh wow! So I got really into it. I literally just finished the chapter. I'm joking. I'm so sorry. I keyed. We're not gonna let you die, so stay strong. You got that. So Usopp's taking care of him. Keep looking for an exit. The castle's ready to fall. I'm on it, boss. Wanda Carrot under the dome. So yeah, Carrot is back. Yes, sir. Who knows when this thing's gonna fall? So they're relaying messages to Boss Viper, and thank goodness. And this is when I noticed that no one was that I couldn't see you guys. But thank goodness that Frankie caught Zoro. Hey, you alive down there? Talk to me, Zoro. You ain't dead, are ya? He looks dead.
Maybe a little dead.
He looks dead. So, alright. With that being said, I do want to...
Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Zoro's head worse.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people were trying to make the comparison of, oh, so this just shows that this pushes him to the limit more than nothing happened moment. Potentially. I don't know.
Maybe.
As far as Zoro power scaling, like, that's too terrifying of a concept. However, I want to finish up the chats. So do you guys think CP0 previously introduced? So we already got to that. Part of his will, but the main task was to open up the borders of Wano. True. And yeah, so was their mission to open up Wano, or was it to turn the world, for it to turn the world like they said would happen? Not really sure. Wano, open Wano for who? Just the Straw Hats, key figures, or for this great war for One Piece? So yeah, is Wano going to be the battleground? Is Wano going to be the battleground for... That's interesting because the world government already has battleships. I hope not, because, you know...
They're going to be sunk.
Luffy's fighting.
It's like...
Potentially... Okay. So, let's see here. I'm going on to page 12, gentlemen. Ready?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Animal Kingdom Bath. Forehead floor? Forehead floor? So I'm reading that right. It says forehead floor.
Not 5 head, 4 head.
That's so weird. Inside the dome.
Oh.
Okay. They got her. They're in an uproar after that huge shaking. I guess Traffy and the other guy beat Big Mom. What about the fire in the castle? I hope Usopp and the others are safe. And then you traitor. Fluffy, you traitor. Sick mama. Oh, they saved Monkey too. Listen, Zeus. Who do you care about more, Big Mom or me? There you go.
You naughty?
Right? Himimaru, Komuchio, you did great. We did save the dog and the monkey, yes. Dog and monkey are safe. They're all right. Watch out for falling chunks from the ceiling. Seriously, yeah. And there's Marco. Aww, Dr. Marco, doing what he loves.
I like how his glasses are still intact.
Right? Keep your wits about you. To the end. Things are still in flux. This is the most dangerous island in the world right now. Big Mom has fallen in battle. You did it, boss. Captain! Seriously, Beppo needs to do something. Seriously.
I mean, he needs to. I think he will.
I like how Bullet's just like, why? Well, that would mean that Law is the only one whose second in command, or right-hand person, didn't do anything, and everyone who likes Law should want...
Well, I mean...
Wait, who helped Luffy out of the water again?
Lost crew?
Yeah.
Damn you.
Well, you know.
I hate when you make points. Anyway.
You made a logical point, and I hate that.
I know. How dare you? How dare you win that argument?
Did you actually make logical sense?
Let's see here. Chat check real quick. You know when Zoro said, I'll become the king of hell, it could have played up and Oda have him literally dying and having to beat death. Yes. Or am I letting my inner Zoro stand out? No, I'm right there with you. Zoro having to beat death in his soul, I mean...
Wait a minute.
I'm all for it.
Let me get this straight, Basanta. You want Zoro to fight and beat death? What?
Basanta just actually made a point too. Go ahead, Segrain, go ahead.
That explains why Zoro is seeing a Brook-like figure with a sky,
Brook-like
and he
figure.
can't move.
Brooke's not that cool, and that guy's not that sexy.
Yeah.
Let's not mix it up. Brooke's not that cool, and this guy's not that sexy. Come on now, let's not take it away from either of them. All right. But Basanta did hit a really good point. Skull Dome forehead portion. That makes sense because it is a skull that they're in, and I guess they're literally right here. So looks like they are hiding out in the brains of the outfit right now, looking out over everything. So that makes sense. All right. So going on to page 13 in 3, 2, 1. Kids awake. Huff huff. You still got what? You still got enough for Kaido? Nah, I'm done. If the man who emerges from that fight turns out to be Kaido, then I have the willpower. Then I don't have the willpower left to resist. And that's okay. That's Law saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're just like looking up and watching all this. All right, so Luffy is still in base form.
Oh,
Let's go.
All right.
come on.
No chat. So we are going on in 3,
Oh,
2, 1. He's getting knocked back. Huff huff. Did you sense that too? They've really done it. They've really gone and done it. Lin lost the fight. Yeah. The moment he notices. Oh my goodness. And he's just like brimming. And he looks just, oh my goodness. Huff huff. Jaggy and Traffy won. That's amazing. All right. You got a mouth on you, kid. Hello? Can you speak? Huff huff. Mama, haha. How old?
We're getting a flashback.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hang in there.
Oh.
I mean, if I were you, I would just continue on to the next page and then freak out.
Okay. I've been waiting for this for so long. How old are you? Going on in 3, 2, 1. Only 15? You're so young. She is so sexy. Oh my goodness. Is this your first time teaming up with Rocks? Don't trust him. He's a scoundrel. You have any trouble, just tell me. I'm Lin. I'm going to be the king of the sea. Get it, girl. Oh man, Lin. And wait, oh no, I almost started freaking out about panels. Put her there. Thinking back, I've only known that old hag a long time. And we just swore an oath, tears and beer, to claim One Piece together.
Damn, I was still drunk.
And then it looks like Luffy is making a run, and he has like something over him.
Awesome.
Oh, you've already. All right. I'm moving on then.
Wait, is that a cloud?
Oh, have you? Okay. You haven't moved on yet. Okay. Tears and beer.
I'm just looking at that right there.
So you're in the bottom of page 15. Oh my god.
Yeah, the one that you're reading.
Thinking back, I've known that old hag a long, long time. And we just swore an oath to claim One Piece together. Big Mom's hot. Sorry. Big Mom was hot.
Sometimes I forget Big Mom used to look good.
And
oh my goodness.
It is just a silhouette we're seeing.
So, again, Kaido is 49? Is he 48 or 49?
You know what? I'll just go on the One Piece wiki.
Yeah, someone really quickly, because we now have an age, 15. Kaido is he was actually a 15-year-old kid with the skinniest legs of all time. Like,
let's see. Yeah, he's 59.
He's 59. So we're about to get something from 44 years ago. So this is before the Fall of Rocks was 41 years ago.
You didn't even have to use your hands to count that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I can't wait to watch this back. So Luffy is making a mad dash. Let's get it, boys. On to page 16 in 3, 2, 1. A punch in the face. Gear 4 Snake Man. Okay, so he's in Snake Man. Hydra. Ooh, he's got a Hydra going. Because Hydra is, Orochi. No, Orochi is a different kind of Hydra, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, to a certain extent, but very similar mythological creature.
Your ambitions mean nothing to me, Monkey D. Monkey D finally making a transformation too. Yeah. Especially if it leaves the people here with no to eat. This is my final Gear 4. I'm not stopping until I've completely run out of strength. Where are these punches coming from? Okay. This is my final Gear 4. Luffy, we've now got to the point where Luffy's like, this is my wall. Kaido's going to come back, and then Luffy's going to go Gear 5 beyond this wall and make Yami from Black Clover proud and surpass his limits.
Surpass his limits.
Or is this it?
Or, yeah. I mean, Oda can be finishing it. So I'm going to go on... Hey, last page, boys, and then we're going to just go into it. I'm going to drive you out of Wano if it's the last thing I do. To be continued. And he...
ends and no break.
No break next week? Is that...
No break.
Yes.
No break. Hallelujah.
Okay.
How on the panel on page 16, you can see from the front Kaido getting punched, and then on 17 you see the other angle of his face getting punched.
So yeah, and that's why he's like, where are these punches coming from? Because for him, it's just like boom, 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 boom. And Luffy's just like, let's see here. Luffy's just like in pure just drilling out mode. That doesn't even sound right. This is absolutely insane. Where do we start, gentlemen? Because let's give it another 20 minutes, just because like this has been an absolute madness of a time, and it's been that long that I almost forgot that we need to pivot into a sip and discuss, a toast to kicking butt, literally and figurative, because Luffy's getting in that ass. It is nice in the aspect of this reminds me of the moment where Luffy and Katakuri were like, huff, huff, this is my final attack, and from here I'm gonna be done. As well as combined with when he was punching Lucci a lot. So that is its own just, okay, what's happening right now moment. Oh boy. Let's see here. Any thoughts right there, gentlemen, or?
I'm just going to say this. I think we're literally in the final stretch of the Luffy versus Kaido fight, and I think by this point it's pretty clear that Act 3 is going to end when Kaido is defeated. I am almost guaranteed that's when Act 3 is going to end.
I think it's going to end when the flashback starts, bro.
We might get a flashback, but
because remember this.
I understand what you're saying, but like we're literally at like the final stretch of this fight, and possibly even like we're into Luffy's possibly one of his final tests coming up in like the next couple of chapters.
All right, how about we make a fun bet, not on money, but on editing. How about we make an editing bet? We're all editors here. Let's actually make a bet that actually. Let's bet 2 thumbnails.
Thumbnail. I can do a thumbnail.
So I bet 2 thumbnails that Act 3 ends, and then we go into the. I bet 2 thumbnails that Act 3 does not end before Kaido's defeated.
Okay. You know what? Let's make this more fun. Let's do 3.
3 thumbnails. Okay. All right. I bet you 3 thumbnails that Act 3 does not end. Sorry, that Kaido is not beaten before the end of Act 3.
Okay.
All right. Gentlemen agreement?
Yeah, let's agree. Wait,
Right.
thumbnails like where we do
I'm
thumbnails
not
for each other?
anything.
Yeah, like thumbnails for each other. Like,
Okay, I can do that.
like
When you-
I would get to request 3 thumbnails from you, and you would get to request 3 thumbnails from me.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, hey, at least unlike the Ultra Doji Pay, I'm pretty sure we'll find out soon enough. Unlike that, which God, didn't you make that like a year or 2 ago?
That was a year ago, specifically, because they did that in the beginning of March.
Yeah, that was a year ago.
I'm still confident that I won the bet, so.
Yeah, so basically, if Kaido's defeated and then Act 3 ends, then I owe you 3 thumbnails. Okay?
Okay.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Okay.
Huzzah! Alright, so we have witnesses. And it'll be a fun one, and thankfully people will be able to remind us about that one. So, our yearly bets. Next year, Segrain will make a bet with whoever about something. And now we have a better mode instead of money, you weirdos.
I can't believe you want to waste money when you can waste time.
Interesting, Basanta. Go ahead.
Money
You'd rather waste money?
than time.
What? You're telling me you don't want to waste what's something interesting you can waste on? I don't know.
I'm just glad that I can get 3 thumbnails made for free. Okay, so Basanta actually has a really good observation that I did not notice. So it seems like Kaido was hit 9 times with the Hydra attack. So should we expect this battle to wrap up now, or did Luffy mean that this was his last Gear 4 specifically? I think that's what I say. I feel like this is his last Gear 4th, and that's why when Kaido is still standing, he's not going to have a Gear 4th, but Gear 5th. In that way, it's not, last Gear 4th. So.
Oh, it wasn't his last one, it was his final.
His final Gear 4th attack. I mean,
this is my final Gear 4.
Maybe.
It can be. That's an articulation thing. Was there anything as scanners? Was there anything in there that?
I think it was about the same thing. Yeah, I think it was like roughly the same thing where he said it was my last Gear 4th attack. Mm-hmm. I knew it was around the same lines, just worded a little bit differently.
And that's what I'm. Go ahead. Sorry.
Crazy.
No, you're not. But that's the thing, because Basanta's last point hits on it and really ties all of this together. Is in, I think, a momentary Luffy's defeat may transit to Kaido's backstory. So continues punching. Kaido makes it out of it. Luffy's momentarily defeated again, and then we have the backstory. Because, that is... I've known her for so long. He met her 44 years ago! What is going on? Him realizing that she was beaten too is just... I can't wait to watch that reaction backwards, because this is a great day for me personally. I had a great day, because that it's one of those things where as at least reacting wise, I haven't come into a flashback. And as someone who's followed One Piece literally since 2005, the flashbacks have just been so amazing and visceral. One, because the deaths are actually real, let's be honest. And two, it adds so much context to the overall story. I love it so much.
I don't think Luffy's gonna get knocked out again.
I don't think he's gonna get knocked out again, but I could see him getting put down or knocked away for. I could see him being incapacitated momentarily.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. In the
You mean like
even
in terms of?
even in the scan, he's saying, "I'm giving Gearford one last go." So he's giving it as his final attack. But then maybe after he got incapacitated for
I don't think
a
they're
while
gonna
and then
pull
I
the
absolutely do not think Luffy's getting like knocked down. Not even for like a tiny brief moment. No.
Yes, but there can still be.
He's gonna go.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So I mean he's gonna go directly from Gear 4 to an upgrade to Gear 5.
Possibly.
We're gonna get a Gear 5.
Gear 5 coming. I do think that Gear 5 can come in. He went from a rock to Gear 4 Hydra. We just really don't. There's so many amazing things, but this flashback is incoming. I do think it is incoming, and I want so much of it so bad.
I will say this. I think we'll get a Kaido flashback.
I think the Kaido flashback.
It's got to start next week. I'm saying it right now. Kaido flashback is starting next week. That's why I do think that's why I thought the fight's not going to be over until then, because
I think it's going to be next week or the week after.
Because
I think the only thing left to be resolved is Luffy. I think Luffy will be about to defeat Kaido, and then we'll get the flashback. But we also gotta wait for CP0 to get there too.
Oh yeah. CP, that one member of CP0 to get
I completely forgot they changed their orders. This is how epic this entire chapter was. The fact that CP0's direction is turned specifically to killing Luffy over getting Nico Robin has been subterfuged by everything. Real quick, chat check. Also, I can bet you that Yamato's mom will be a centerpiece in the.
Maybe.
Again, it would be very interesting to see like what's it called? Well,
he does moms, but
we got Sora.
They'll be dead by the end.
Well, that's probably going to be a thing. Well, what happens what turns Kaido against people? Like, the bad thing that happened to him could be losing some chick. He was 15. We know how 15-year-old boys are. Come on now. Let's see here. Backstory: since the upbeat, positive Kaido transforms into a drunkard, wallowing in self-blame. What does he blame himself for? Exactly. How was Yamato's mom killed? How was she taken out?
How was she? Who was she?
Who was she exactly? So
Probably killed her.
I'm glad that the full flashback isn't here. I got some ideas for what the new thumbnail is going to be, because I'm going to change the thumbnail up and update some things after we're done streaming here. But in these last 10 minutes, what thoughts do we have about what's going on here? Because freaking hell, we completely Momo. This entire chapter started with the understanding that Momo is a centerpiece to whatever's happening, and the fact that Momo is commanding Zunisha, who is here to fight. Zunisha is saying, "I am here to clap some cheeks. Who we fighting?" And you literally have not only the marine vessels out front, but freaking Big Mama Shanty is right below Zunisha's feet right now.
I'm going to stop you for like a quick second. They are not marine ships. They are world government.
Sorry,
ships.
world government ships. That is my fault. That is very much my fault.
We do know that. We do know that for a fact that they're world government ships.
Oh my goodness.
And also, Sansa, you better not be playing favorites to who will be winning the bet.
We'll see. Depends on whose thumbnails start getting nice and fancier.
Shit.
I got a lot of projects coming up too, so yeah, get ready for that one.
Depending on when you.
Oh man, I just realized if I do lose, you might end up like asking me for a scanned, a photo for a scan video, and be like, "What the hell?" Or a thumbnail for a scan video.
You know what? I'll be fair for you. I will not do the chapter reviews. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not going to be a horrible monster.
No. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, hey, dude, I need like I need it for my next One Piece chapter review, a thumbnail where freaking Zoro dies.
Thank you for not being a complete tyrant. I appreciate that. I truly, truly do.
Hey, man. I gotta keep it kind of fair.
There's just so much. I'm going through briefly just because I want to try and make this about a solid hour and a half. And yeah, we did a good job at getting through it. But other things to really discuss were really the ending of the Raizo fight.
Mm-hmm.
The Battle of the Hokages is complete, and I mean this can be a little rant, if you will. We didn't really talk about it initially, but what is basically Komurasaki? Is Komurasaki going to take out Orochi herself and cut his head off with what's the sword? What's her sword?
No, she's gonna blow him alive.
How do I mute bullet from
Say that one more time.
Ameno Habakiri.
Abeno Habakiri, thank you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start calling it habanero. So when do you think that she has habanero with her, or I don't think she does.
No, I think it's with,
or could it be Denjiro? Because Denjiro's gonna come up from behind, and Orochi's gonna be like, "Denjiro, thankfully you're here," and he's gonna be like, "Gotcha," and then just take off the last head. Because Denjiro wasn't there when the scabbards ran into Orochi. Denjiro wasn't there when the scabbards ran into.
Was he?
was
It's been a while. So I don't.
When the scabbards cut off Orochi's head, I don't believe Denjiro was with them. Because we would have at least even gotten Orochi saying, "Denjiro, what are you doing here? Ha ha ha." It feels like that is a betrayal. And Orochi's going to get the two betrayals of his waifu and then his bodyguard. Go ahead. Sorry.
Doesn't Orochi already know that Denjiro is, not exactly with him anymore?
I don't
thought he
think
already
so.
knew. Yeah, cause freaking God, what's his name?
Kanjuro?
Yeah, Kanjuro. Didn't Kanjuro tell him?
I have no idea.
It's been so long.
I really don't.
remember.
Denjiro's with them, I think. Totally not sure. But that's the thing. I don't. It would, if we're talking about the betrayals portion, right? So, but the betrayals of X, Y, and Z happening back to back, and then him having the oh shit moment of Komurasaki was Odin's daughter. The fact of that's where I'm like, he didn't have the oh shit moment yet about Denjiro. I would have remembered that face at least. So Denjiro being the one, Because I don't think that she would actually, with especially what happened and how Oda did Rebecca and why Rebecca didn't fight and get blood on her hands, I don't believe that Oda will do the same with Komurasaki. That is the only reason I think I will argue for Denjiro not being the one to pull the trigger, but to bring down the sword.
I think he could do. I think he could do the opposite with Komurasaki, because if you look at it like this, Doflamingo is like the Flamingo wasn't
anything out of my car, yeah. I've actually had stuff stolen out of a vehicle here in the parking lot before. So
Hey, Bullet.
Yeah,
Mute.
I don't leave anything in my car that's
Doug.
any value anymore.
Doug, mute.
Someone mute him. Alright. Is he mute?
I got it.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's it.
Oh, I'm glad that his car is fine though. Or I hope that his car is going to be fine.
Well, you know. It's not a big deal.
Where were we at?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot to mute, the fact that my car was getting stolen or something. I don't know.
Basanta just dropped.
I was thinking about the Flamingo didn't directly kill what's her name again, Rebecca's mom.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. It was
Diamante. It was Diamante.
Diamante.
Yeah.
It was that the Flamingo took out King Riku, and then he took over the kingdom. He didn't even kill him. And what the Flamingo did to King Riku and their family, it wasn't as tragic as as tragic as what Orochi and Kairo, Orochi specifically, did to Komurasaki's family. So I think she has, at this point, she should have lost the heart to just take him out.
That's fair. Thanks to Basanta for dropping a really good little nugget there. That also pissed about Seastone not playing more of a major role, but glad that she's using them. No, she's using Seastone nails. I'm not sure when she poked him with it. Probably when he came over to her and she's like, "Gotcha," and started getting them. But I do want to go back to this entire panel because it's really, really intricate in how they are showing him really being trapped like the rat that he is.
Yeah.
The weight literally crushing him down. So
I think the nail is there's, even if maybe there are several nails she put, but there's something like a nail on his nose. If you check the bottom panel.
Not necessarily sure. I see what you're talking about, but that might just be his mustache.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I see what you're talking about. I don't necessarily think that there are any nails per se. Yeah, but overall, really, really good reveal. And I'm interested in what everyone else's reactions are going to be to that understanding. But, okay. Any other final thoughts, gentlemen? We just crossed over an hour and a half. It looks like Bullet. I'll text Bullet, let him know that we're wrapping up. But any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Well, I honestly thought this was a fantastic chapter. I think we can all agree.
Yeah. If y'all want to assign it a rating, I think I'm more inclined to rate the arcs, just because it's more of a longer span. I very much enjoyed it. This isn't something that I'll give like an A+, but no, I very much enjoyed this chapter. It's I had a really good time with it. As far as the setup chapters, it was absolutely excellent. Sets up with Zunisha and Momo, and now Yamato is being brought into that discussion. So Yamato is going to get in on that action. Momo talking a lot about why he's important. Potentially he's Joy Boy. So we have that inclination. We have flashbacks. Backflash is imminent since Bullet's not here. I'll go ahead and cater to him for a bit. And then Drake getting up. So possibly Drake being the one to take out this final CP0 agent. We've gotten one named Drake attack, and that's one of the reasons why I'm just like, I don't feel like Drake is done or should have been done. We got Excalibur when he was revealed to be the traitor in Kaido's crew. That was a year and a half. Oh god, that was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that was a year and a half.
A year and a half.
But overall, a excellent set up chapter of One Piece. And no break next week, so a lot of fun going to be happening. Just so everyone knows, I'm gonna have a video out later on today about the Pokemon release, and my live reaction is probably gonna be about 2-3 minutes long, so not that long. But then I've got an Attack on Titan video coming out. The lads say that it went well, so I'm hoping that everyone will like it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you all will like it. And hopefully every 3 weeks we'll be having a Warlord watch list, as well as some unboxings and other videos coming out. 2022 is going to be a very, very fun time for the channel, just because we are going to be getting reckless. But any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Nope.
Nothing in particular.
Really.
Let's see here. One last look to the chat. We have Basanta with the final chat comment. I really want to mash up the remaining CP0 member with his awakening at get to the 1% survival rate. 1% survival rate was Drake, so yeah. That's who Hawkins was talking about. So it will be very interesting if he gets to that 1% survival rate from Drake. Another reason why Drake should not have been done, and that's another reason for that. But
hopefully Drake doesn't die as hard.
It doesn't feel like he will. But thank you all for jumping in. We will see you all next week at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be jumping on a little bit earlier just to help out some of our colleagues. But I am the DarkBriton. These are the amazing lads that I love reading One Piece with. And we will catch you all next time. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.
Yeah.
And
Ended.